YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis Accelerate, welcoming you back to check this out. The show where we take a look at whatever deck we want to take a look at, be it troll deck, rogue deck, casual deck, or meta deck, and have ourselves a good old time. Today, everybody, we're taking a look at a 60-card beast of a deck via our Discord, which is more or less pure Magnet Warriors. Those good old magnetic boys that like to stick close to one another and do lots of damage. So we got ourselves our deck here today. We'll be showing off the combos and the wombos, the what do's and the what not do's, summoning out all of our magnets and hitting our opponent really, really hard. That's what it's all about. So big shout out to our guy, the First Alchemist, who made us this deck for us to enjoy today over on the Discord. So we're going to be going into it today on Yugioh Pro, showing off how this baby works. If you want to know the whole deck list, that'll be at the end as usual. There'll also be a WireK file on our Discord if you just want that. So without further ado, we're going to get into it. Don't forget to hit all the good buttons down below, help the channel out, help us keep it rolling and going. And without further ado, let's get right into the action. Alrighty, everybody, it's time for our first opponent, another day and another card game. So with this deck, we kind of like to go first to set things up, and then we go, go for the battle phase after that. That sort of thing. And this opening hand, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Let's go ahead and set our magnet force for now. Let me think about this. I really wish I had Omega Minus. It'd be my preference here. But beggars don't get to pick, so we're going to go ahead for Alpha the Magnet Warrior. It's going to go ahead and search me one of my big boys. So let's go ahead and get Valkyrian for later. Deck thin, all that good stuff. And not the explosive hand I would have liked. And, oh, if this guy was just level 4. Let me think about this. I could still summon this. Nah, I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine! Look at this. This situation, we're totally fine. What do we have against Monarchs or something? Looks to be Monarchs or something of the like. If I had to guess. Let's see. Monarch's not the best opponent for... I mean, I could summon things that are not from the extra deck that are nice and big. So I'm not super worried about this being a Monarch deck. It could also be Labyrinths, I guess. Not quite sure what this is. Not quite sure. This is either a Brick Monarch deck, or it's Labyrinths, and he's trying to Labyrinth me. Alright, so my opponent is ending their turn. Let's use Alpha's effect. It's going to let me get out a level 4 Magnet Warrior from the deck. In this particular situation, who do we want? That's always a big, big question. Let's see. No, don't want Epsilon at the moment. Definitely don't want Delta. It's way too early. So let's go ahead and get Sigma Minus to the board. That way I can use his effect. He's going to ditch one of our high-level monsters. I will say, one annoying thing about Magnet Warriors is one of their big monsters plus minus. Yeah, he's a level 7, which is a little annoying, but c'est la vie. As it is. Alright. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to summon out our Magnet Warrior Sigma Plus. We're going to overlay into Gallant Granite. Old school rock monster supreme. We're going to use his ability. We're going to detach, specifically Minus here, to add a rock monster. You do want to specifically get rid of Minus in this case, because we're going to get rid of this in a second. And that way it'll trigger Plus's effect. What thing is this? As it does. Oh, this is a burn deck. Oh, is this Nurse Burn? I think this is Nurse Burn. This is 95% this is Nurse Burn or some burn deck of the like. I'm still confused at the lack of an extra deck. I guess he's not playing Try and Guess or something. Something like. Anyway. Yeah! Take that. Well, that's what you get for trying to burn people. You silly, silly man. Okay, now I'm a little concerned about what this other set card is, but we don't have time to worry about things like this. For now, we're going to go ahead. Actually, let's just cut out the middleman here. We'll send Plus and Minus to the graveyard, and summon out Conduction Warrior Linear Magnum Plus Minus. That will be able to use Plus's effect to get back Minus to our hand. Why is this important, you might ask? Well, he's been out for a while. You should know this by now. But yeah, we can use this guy to do our fusion summons. So let's go ahead and do that. Gonna use our Magnet Sigma Plus here. ditch ourselves, let's see, one of our spare Mega Pluses, and summon out our boy, Plasma Magnum. And that's going to let me get my fusion spell. Very nice indeed. Good old magnet bonding. I don't even care what this guy's face down is. This game is... Unless he's got an Nibiru or something, this duel is over. This duel is over and a half. So let's go ahead and do what the Magnet Warriors like to do. Bring out big Empyrean Magnum and swing for game. Alright. I mean, this is pretty... This is what the Magnet Warriors do. You know, they just summon out a whole bunch of their members. They go for big old damage. That's what they like to do. I didn't even use plus minus as effect to give them a big old stat boost. Didn't even need it. So good on us. This is just like this is the starting duel. We're showing off exactly what we need to do here. So that's what we want to do. We just want to show off what our combo is supposed to be. But let's go ahead for duel number 2. I'll probably do a bonus duel because that was like way too easy. So this won't count towards the final score or anything. But you get an idea of what we're trying to do here. So let's go for duel number 2. Show them what this deck can do. Have some actual back and forth with my opponent. That sort of thing. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go and do it again. Alright, what do we got for an opening hand? Okay, not bad at all. I mean, it's always a good day when you start with Magnum plus minus, you know what I mean? You just send plus or minus to the grave and bring out this big honkin' chonkin' boy. And we're going to get back our fusion monster guy. So, it's a nice little thing to have, Magnet Wars. I still just wish it was level 8. Well, that's beside the point. Let's go ahead and get out Sigma Plus. I'm sorry, Sigma Minus. I'm getting them mixed up. Either way, let's go ahead and fuse into our Plasma Magnum using Berserky Boy. And we'll be good from there. Alright, and let me think about what I actually want here. Yes, I want Magnet Bonding in this case. Because we have our field spell, actually, and I have it normal summon. So, absolutely, I want to do this. We're going to activate our Magnetic Field spell. Very nice spell card. And we're going to summon out Beta the Magnet Warrior. And use our field spells effects to bring back minus. Very good. Because again, this guy hits the board. And I'm going to be able to mill out one of my big dudes. Normally, I send Delusion. But in this case, I'll send Valkyrion. So that I can, like, frickin' fusion summon right now. Bring out my biggest of all boys. And again, I'd like to summon out Flux, too. But we'll get Flux ongoing. We'll get that dude out here at next duel. For now, we'll get Empyrean Magnum. And hey, I got Magnet Force, too. I'd say it's a pretty swanky turn here. Let's see. I can make my boy bigger, but it's only till the end of the turn. I can still make him pretty gosh darn big, though. So we'll end our turn for now. And I probably could have made Gallant Granite, too. Slight oversight. Not a big deal. We'll be fine. We'll be totally fine. We got things out the wazoo. What is this? Vampire Sorcerer. Okay. I probably should have expected that with someone named Vampira. Okay. Okay, so what do I need to worry about against these? That would be the counter trap, right? Yes. Oh yes, all of his monsters are Earth monsters right now. Because we have Plasma Magnum, all of his monsters are Earth. And because of Sigma Minus's effect, if 2 Earths battle, I can negate the attack. Because of magnet power. Alright, so let's summon out the OG, Alpha the Magnet Warrior. Magnets combine your powers and summon forth a stone samurai guy. Alrighty, so now what do I need to do? What I need to do now is to do stuff. You know what? Let's not wait on Flux. I'm just gonna get him now. Where is Sigma Minus? Yes. 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 Although this will... Wait a minute. I'll have to get rid of my plus minus for this. I kind of need to keep this guy on the board. Alright, so we'll go ahead and ditch these 2. And summon out this guy, Flux Oshfeld. When he's summoned, I can summon a rock monster from the hand or the graveyard. Now, as expected, yeah. No! I knew it was going to happen, but I had to do it anyway. I did it, not for the memes, but for the dreams. Alright, let's go ahead and bring back Sigma Plus. Because why not? You know? Why the heck not? Let's just bring him out. Bring that boy back! Make Diamond Crab... No. Yes. No. Yes. So tempting. Mmm. Ugh. Diamond Crab... No. 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 It's better to keep these things on the board. I'm sorry, Diamond Crab King. I really want to make Diamond Crab King. That's like a real... I don't know what it is about Diamond Crab King. I just think it looks cool. I think it looks pretty... Yeah, that's not him, but you know what I mean. What do we have? Sunny Vampire. Okay. I'm not sure exactly who would summon in this situation, but go right ahead. Who is it? Oh, it's Fraulein. Yeah, I'm still attacking. I fear no Frauleins. What are you gonna do? Pay all your life points to make your monster huge? I suppose you can do that. That's true. Let's see. Unfortunately for you, Magnum can negate that. So I'm going to. I don't care what he gets off of this thing. It's better to get rid of Fraulein in this case, I have to say. Absolutely, 100%. Alright. Well, it's a shame that good old Flux had to die, because he's basically, he's got this cool ability. I can target one of my Earth Boys and one of my opponent's cards and bounce them. It's pretty spiffy. Pretty spiffy. But this ought to be game, unless my math is horribly, horribly wrong. So, alright, it's cool to see vampires. Can we get some more support for vampires? I think they need just a little bit more. Not too much. Maybe like 5 cards total. 5 max. That'd be fine. But there you go. There's some more good old-fashioned Magnet Warrior action. And hey, we're doing even more. We got our biggest boy, and we tried really hard to get the other guy. But let's go ahead for duel number... What are we at? 3? Duel number 3. Keep it up. Let's get our Diamond Crab King. Diamond Crab King. Alrighty, everybody. It's time for the third opponent. The fight in third is most appropriate for Magnet Warriors. So let's see what we have for an opening hand. It's an interesting affair, if nothing else. Let's start with Sigma Minus here. Alright. Go ahead and summon out our Plasma Magnum using Valkyrion in himself. And see where this is gonna go. It's an interesting one. Certainly interesting. Let's get... Okay, here's what I do. Get Magnet Bonding, because it's like... We search this thing out more often than anything else, because it's just that gosh darn good. We're going to go ahead and normal summon our boy, Alpha the Electromagnetic Man. Use his ability. And that's going to let me get Berserkion. So that way we can go to Imperium Magnum. Very nice indeed. Before we do all that, though, I'm going to play Magnetic Field. I want to do snarky things. Sadly, got a level 3 monster on the board. But I can do something else. I'm going to summon back out Sigma Minus. Use his ability. And that's going to ditch Illusion to the grave. But sadly, I can't play at the moment because I don't have plus. But that's neither here nor there. Let's go ahead and summon out our boy Imperium Magno. Yeah, from the hand. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. They're all going back to the deck anyway. So we'll just do that. So I shouldn't have left somebody there. What if he goes for like Relinquished Anima or something? That wouldn't necessarily be good. But let's go ahead and end our turn for now and see where this is going to go. It's not too shabby. I mean, I've got Imperium Magnum in my field spell. So I can beat over anybody that tries to battle into my rocks. Okay, I'm going to allow that one to go through, but I will be activating Alpha's effect to bring out Sigma Plus. That way I can force him to attack whoever I choose. And then I can use Minus to negate any attack, so not too shabby. Not too shabby indeed. Plus I still have my Negat if I need it. We'll see how this is going to go. I see you are blocking your pendulum zones, my man. Bit of a risky business. Alright, this will tell me what he's playing. Yeah, once you play this. Alright, what is this? Pardon? Testudo Arat Newman Turbo. Alright, I'm curious as to where this is going. Testudo Arat Newman. Wow, the Edo Pro is being very casual tonight. It is the Wild West Yu-Gi-Oh! Some days you get like super meta players, and sometimes you get this. Let's see. Dangerous Bigfoot, you say. Trap Trick. What on earth am I up against? This is a weird deck. This is a weird one. Absolutely, positively. Alright. Setting yet another card. Interesting. But I'm not too afraid. Like I said, I got plus. I can force him to attack into my monsters that I want him to battle into. Because again, his monsters are all Earth type. Ah. That complicates matters slightly. Let's see. Who's attacking? Bigfoot is attacking. Okay. Bigfoot attack into Superconductor Bot. That's right. You're taking the damage. And yeah, I'm just going to straight up just get rid of your monster. Back to the hand with Yi. Actually, that's probably a bad idea, but either way, I did it anyway. Alright, so Eater o Millones is going to attack. Have attack plus, and then negate the attack. Haha! Your monsters dance to my tune now. There we go. Alright, what do we got? Ooh, Magnet Force is really good. Against, like, Eater of Millions. That's actually pretty good. Alright, let me think about this. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Use these two. Make Gallant Granite. I want to do snarky things. I will get into that dang old crab. But right now I need to worry about Eater of Millones. We'll see. Let's stop Torrential Tribute. I don't trust it. I don't trust that card as far as I can throw it. So let's go ahead and add another Rock Boy. Add another Rock Boy from the deck to the hand. Let's go ahead and get... Yeah, Magni plus minus. Magni plus minus. Because I want to go into... No, let me think about this. No, not yet. Not yet. Let me think about this. No. Okay, here's what I do. Send a minus. Send a plus to the graveyard. Summon out our boy. Plus minus. I really wish I had pierce damage right now, but unfortunately that's something the Magnet Warriors tragically lack. That's something they don't do. Let's go ahead and get back Sigma minus. Back to our hand. Yep. Very good, very good. And with that, let's see, I'll summon that in a minute. Summon that boy in a hot second. For now, though, I want to use Magna Sigma Plus. Yes. So we're going to go ahead and summon out our Flux Orchfeld using our plus minus. Put that boy on the board. Then Flux is going to activate his effect and summon back another dude. And we're going to bring back Alpha. Yes. Now it's time to wombo our combos. And my opponent has Rage Quit. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Really it is. Because we don't know what the other two face... I guess they had nothing, but, like, what were the face downs then? If they didn't do anything, I don't know. But either way, I had Flux Orchfeld on the field. I was going to be able to bounce one of my rocks and his monster, just keep bouncing Eater of Millions over and over again. Play juggling with it, basically. Kind of like we were playing clowns, but not really. But, alright. I mean, we got time for one more. I am looking for that back and forth. I am, but my opponents are giving it to me too much. It's really just like, do the rock combos. So, I pray that we have a good fourth duel, like a real back and forth. That's what I want to see. Let's go ahead for one more duel, everybody. Keep going and make Diamond Crab King. I don't want to even see this guy on my board. Alrighty, everybody, it's time for our fourth and final opponent of the day, the last chance at romance. All I want to see is Diamond Crab King on my board. That's all I care about. Our opening hand. Why do people do that? It's so weird. Anyway, we have ourselves a pretty okay, is this Watts? Interesting. I actually, yeah. If this is Watts, I approve. Very much so. Okay. Let's activate our Sigma Minus's effect. Go ahead and ditch heal. Let's see. Oh, wait. No. Hold on. No. No. Go back. I don't want to summon Flux right now. No. I messed up slightly, but that's okay. I can make this work. I can still make this work. I can still summon Diamond Crab King. Alright. This is okay. Let's go ahead and summon out Plus. And we're going to activate Omega Plus's effect. We're going to pop Plus. I can also pop a card in my hand, too, but I wanted to use this as an opportunity to get back Omega Minus. Just in case. Add this to my hand. And let's see here. I'm going to have to do this because I don't trust that this is not, in fact, a Watts deck. Okay. I don't know why. No. I don't trust this thing. I don't know what it is, but I don't trust it. Okay, this is Watts. Neato! I mean, it's a more slow burn sort of Watt deck, but it is a Watt deck. I do like Watts. It's been forever since I've seen someone play Watts. They're so cool. Let's see. No, I don't want to do that right now. Thanks for offering, Mr. Flux. You're a cool dude and all that, but what in the balls? This is the kind of Yu-Gi-Oh! I miss. I mean, he's trying to stall me out with, like, swords and stuff, but you gotta root for this guy. Look at what he's trying to do. He's got, like, a Luminous Spark and Watt Scene and swords. You know what? I refuse to, like, auto-destroy this guy. I could, but I refuse to. So what we're going to do instead, because it's cooler and neater, we're going to summon Diamond Crab King. There you go. I shall show unto my opponent that I am a man of peace. Alright. I mean, let's just give this guy a shot. Come on. Is there a I mean, I know it's kind of a faux pas in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Scene to, like, let your opponent have a chance when they clearly you're able to just destroy them. No. I want it back and forth. I want to do stuff, and I want my opponent to do stuff. Therefore, while I will continue to do stuff, I'm going to let his Swords of Revealing Light just do their thing. You have to respect a man who's serious about playing Luminous Spark in 2026. It's like a rule or something. Anyway, we'll summon out our boy Plasma Magnum. Let's see, I've got Bond. One important thing about Bond, just so you know, each of its effects is a once per turn, so you can play all three in one turn if you really need to. Let's see here. Oh, man, what do I want, though? I'm thinking Magnet Induction. I don't think that'll work just fine. We'll end our turn. Actually, I just realized that Plasma Magnum's kind of a dick move against this guy, because I just turned all of its monsters into Earth monsters. I threw mud all over the light, I guess. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that part. That was not intentional. Alright. Alright, let's see what we got here. Magnet Force is cool, but not what I was hoping for. So we'll end our turn one more time. I mean, if he didn't draw anything by now... I mean, I love the concept of your deck, my boy. But you might want to throw in some more draw power. Just a little bit. Not too much. Just a smidge. Alright, well, we have to at least, you know, we have to threaten the dude, right? Let's see. Yeah, we'll put our Crab King in attack mode. Crab King, hop to Crab King. Alright. Keep things nice and simple here. You know what? Yugioh Pro, some nights, it will do this to you. It's very rare that this happens. But every once in a blue moon... We will have a day when it's just like people playing casual on the casual server. Most of the time it's tryhards and stuff, which is what I was more prepared for mentally and physically. But no, my opponent's playing frickin' Watts with Luminous Spark. That's what he's doing. Okay, Watt Cobra, cool. This guy lets him attack directly and adds a Watt monster, and he's got Watt Train. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, ho, 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 ho. And he's got the new Watt's Castle. I call it new, even though this has been out for like forever. Can I activate the effects of a monster activate when it normals? They activate when it normal special summoned in the same column as this card or a Watt monster. Target a Watt, summon a Watt, different name from the deck, lose life points. You give that monster attack, and do stuff. Cool. Do stuff the card. Alright, Watt, you're at. Remind me how this works again. Just to be safe, I'm playing Magnet Force. Just in case. Because while I am giving this guy the benefit of the doubt, and this will be the last turn of that, that literally doesn't hurt me at all. Oh wait, it kind of does. I can't bounce him anymore. Okay. Wasn't planning to anyway. Alright. I'll get hit by a giraffe and a cobra. I suppose the only... Oh, right, he's getting life points back. I can't even be mad that I'm making a mistake here. It's like... This is the kind of Yu-Gi-Oh! I miss. As much as I like to wombo and combo, sometimes I just want to have, like, both players do silly things, you know what I mean? Alright, but he is going to get the tuna, and he can summon it, and he can synchro, which may or may not lead to an OTK in reverse, which would be very embarrassing, but it is what it is. Alright, so Watt Tuna is on the board. This guy can attack directly as well. He contributed to do the synchro summon. Yes. Alright. If I get outed by this, that's all my own fault. But it'd be funny as hell. Alright, so Watt Yuki, yep. Do some more damage, and he can summon another synchro, but he can't summon another of himself. Thankfully, none of the Watt synchros are very big. So to compensate for the fact that they have like low attack, or they have direct attacking powers. What the ball? Watt Hydra. Choose a card in the deck and remove from play. Back in 2 turns. It's literally a worse Gold Sark. Alright. Alrighty. You had your fun. I hope you are proud of it. Good job. You didn't give up. You never gave in. And that is commendable. Alright. But now it is time for me to destroy everything you knew and loved. I'm sorry to say. But it has to be done. Alright, put that in attack mode. Let's activate Conduction Magnum's effect. We'll ditch Delusion to give me another normal summon. So we'll summon at Epsilon. Alright. With that being said, let's see here. No. Activate Magnet Induction. Summoning out another dude from the deck. I don't have the things in the grave I want, do I? No. No Empyrean Magnum right now, although... Here's what we're going to do. We're going to summon out Delta the Magnet Warrior. Use his effect. Gonna send another Magnet Warrior from the deck to the graveyard. Doesn't really matter super much who. Then... Use Omega Plus's effect. I just realized I screwed up that one big. But that's okay. I just want to make another rank 4. Who exactly? No, not you. I've already seen you. Why not? So overlay a couple of dudes. Summon out Daigusto Emerald. He's big enough. Heck, all my boys are big enough. That's the crazy thing. So let's just bring back Alpha. Let's bring out good old Alpha. Alright. Battle the... Wait. Am I ready to battle phase yet? No, let's hedge our bets here. I think it's time to hedge bet. And barring this being honest, which would be hilarious, let's attack everything he loves. Alrighty. This ought to be... Well, it's not game, by any means. But it might as well be. Alright, attack with everybody. I'll commend my opponent. You know, he has not given... I mean, most people playing a deck like this, and they go up against something like this, they would just surrender. But my opponent stuck through. I approve. Very much so. I need to play Watts again. This guy puts my old Watt decks to shame with his luminous sparks. But let's go ahead for the end screen. We'll talk more about this deck here. Alrighty, everybody. So, our Magnet Warrior deck did go 3-0. I will say, we had some pretty easygoing opponents today. So, while we did do great and all that, I would say the deck isn't... I wouldn't say it's a 3-0. It's probably more close to a 2-1. Or 1-2 on a bad day. That sort of thing. We had very, very favorable opponents today. It just happens on Yugioh Pro on occasion. Very rare occasion, mind you, but it does happen on occasion. But we got to show off what this deck wants to do. We did everything we really wanted to do. We fusion summoned out the Wazoo, summoned out all the fusions, summoned out the Magnet Warriors, did all that stuff, summoned Diamond Crab King. So I'm happy with how the deck turned out. And hey, we got to see some cool Watt stuff. That was neat. That was actually... if I hadn't summoned Plasma, I would have been destroyed. It's a hard thing to think about, but that's what would have happened. Anyway, so we got to show off the deck. I'm happy with it. I hope everybody at home is too well. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to hit up all the good buttons below. Help support the channel. If you're new, subscribe. We're so close to our huge goal of 1,000. It's crazy to think about. But here's the deck list. And again, it's also going to be on our Discord, YRK file. Avail yourself to it if you'd like to try out some good old Magnet Warriors and you haven't tried them before. So for our main deck, we're playing a lot of 3-ofs. Our boy Alchemist loves his 3-ofs. We got Beta, Gamma, and Alpha in the wrong order, mind you. Yugioh Pro. Anyway, we got 3 of the OG vanillas of each. We got 3 Valkyrian on Berserkion, 3 copies Delusion, 3 of Conductor Magnum plus minus, who I would say is absolutely a 3-off in any build, pretty much. We have 3 copies of Quackimera The Wall, which could be any of the Quackimera rocks, honestly, but we're playing The Wall to stop spells. We have 3 copies of Sigma's Plus, and we have also, 3 Deltas, 3 Magnum Sigma Minuses, 3 Epsilon, 3 Magnum Omega Plus. We got 3 copies of the Electric Magnetics Alpha, Beta, and Gamma, who are in the right order. Weird. Anyway, we have 3 copies of Magnet Induction for summoning out more Magnet Warriors while we have low-level Magnet Warriors protecting everybody. We got ourselves our 3 Magnet Bonding, very important spell. 3 copies of Magnetic Field, because it allows me to beat over stuff that otherwise I'd have trouble with. And 3 copies of Magnet Force to make myself immune to monster effects. For the extra deck, we have 1 copy of Dograd, the Stone Trooper, 1 copy of Gorgonic Guardian, 1 number 30 Acid Golem of Destruction, 1 copy of the Diamond Crab King, 1 Degusta Emerald, 1 number 106, the Giant Hand, 1 copy Gallant Granite, 1 number 55, Go Goliath, 3 copies of Conduction Warrior Plasma Magnum, 1 Flux Orshenfeld, and 3 of the Imperial Magnum Superconductive Battle Bot. As for the side deck, depending on what you're up against, you can play different Quackimera Rock Boys. They all combo well with our monsters, provided we don't use them our normal summon or what have you, but yeah, that's neither here nor there. But if you're up against, like, your opponent's summoning things you don't want to have them summon, you play Rook. Or, I'm sorry, Overlord. Rook is something completely different. Anyway, so we have also, Guardian if you're playing monster effects you want to stop. And you have Sandman if they're playing traps you don't want to play against. Like if you're up against, like, Labyrinths, for example. We have 3 copies of Magnet Reverse if you want to just bring back big old rock monsters that can't be normal summon set. but have been summoned properly first, mind you, so you can't just ditch Magnum plus minus and then bring it back with this. You have to summon it properly first. And then lastly, we have Magnet Conversion, a neat little trap card that can bring Magnet Warriors back from the grave to your hand, but it only brings back the low-level ones, so there's not much use for this card other than, you know, it has an effect of the grave to bring back Banish Magnet Warriors, but that's about it. So, that's the deck, everybody. Hope everybody enjoyed it. Next time on the channel, we're taking a look at another 60-card beast of a deck. Same guy, but slightly different build. We're taking a look at the Pumpkin stuff with Shiranoots and a little bit of Vendread on the side. So, hope to see you guys there. Until next time, your boy Memphis signing out. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Until next time, stay safe, stay happy, and y'all have a good one. Take care.